So the first part is more of a statement. Our access to certain memories is restricted to better handle our internal fears. So let me just first ask if he's headed in the right direction with that statement.
Yeah.
Our access to certain memories is restricted to better handle our internal fears.
Right.
Is that typically handled from our own IUOC, the LCS, or both? Well, that's the first one, so I'll pause there.
Okay, so it's what is the mechanism of restricting the memory? Okay, done within the IUOC.
Okay. Are there automatic mechanisms to handle that?
Well, I don't want automatic, yes and no. I don't want automatic to sound like it's inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not automatic in the sense that it always has to be this way, because it doesn't. You can obviously overcome those fears, and you can reverse that. But yes, it's automatic in the sense that when you have a fear, that fear frightens you, right? And when it frightens you, what do? Get it away. You excuse it, you deny it, you make up a story that makes it not so scary. You know, that's what you do when you have a fear. So in that sense, it's automatic. Once we have a fear, it's kind of an automatic response to hide it. And one of the ways we hide it is restrict information. We don't think about it. We don't deal with the information that describes that fear. We
block it.
We block it, we deny it. So it's not automatic in the sense that's what we have to do, because we don't have to go there. We don't have to hide it. We can get out of bed and go look under the bed and in the closet to see if there's a monster in there. We can go investigate. We can have courage. But that's not what we do most of the time. Most of the time we just pull the covers over our head, which is restricting information, right? We just don't want to see it, and we shiver through the night until we fall asleep. That's what we mostly do. So yes, it's kind of a quote marks around automatic response, in that the automatic response is to pull the covers over your head, restrict the information, deny the fear, get through it, and then suffer the consequences that you're terrified all night, instead of facing it, dealing with it, and then letting it go. Automatic but unnecessary and dysfunctional. But that takes place within the individuated unit of consciousness.
Okay.
So that's that consciousness choice of how it deals with the fear. So it's part of its free will choice. And the free will choice for most people is to pull the covers over their head.
Can I add to that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does that happen not so much with just PMR things, but every night when we're out doing whatever other work we're doing, you don't bring it back for certain reasons. You talked about somebody trying to look at a clock and they didn't see the time at all because they couldn't handle whether it was true, that they were truly out of body or not.
Seeing it or not. Yeah, sometimes that works. That was another fear.
Right.
So yeah, fears will limit information. This reality, other realities. It's still the same IUOC, and they still process fear in the same way.
Yeah.
So the idea is not to have fear, to be fearless. And then when you're fearless, you don't avoid information. You embrace whatever comes and you deal with it. That's the best way to approach it, but it's not necessarily the way consciousness naturally, approaches things. You have to learn, you have to grow to do that.
The second part of this is not really a question, but he says, some people may say that hiding information can be some way of deception. I think the LCS does not mind deceiving us by hiding information from us, as long as they know it will benefit the improvement of our quality of consciousness.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
You will get information, you will get misled, you will get things that are bogus, if it is going to help you grow up.
Okay. I'll thank you on behalf of Claudio before my battery dies.